All right, so I think I need to talk about this or I'm gonna literally lose my shit. All right, but I've been told my whole life to be better than women in every way and still worship them. How does that make any sense? I need to be taller. I need to be stronger. I need to have more money. I need to be smarter. And then, after I've accomplished all of those things, I need to submit to a woman. It's just, uh, everything, everything that I want is shamed. I mean, oh my God, I just got into an argument with this chick in the comments section of a post about Cardi B, um, you know, saying she's going back to like drugging dudes and stealing from them. And, obviously all the guys are just like, yep, this is where we're at, in the comments section. And then you see this one chick on this page, and it's a male's, like the literal name of the account is Male Spaces. But there obviously, there's infiltrators, right? So she's in the comments section. She's like, men condone this behavior, based on, if when you allow this is what happens. Men have to do better, da 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 da. Somehow, some way, Cardi B's decisions and whatever other women, their decisions to be absolutely horrible people is still men's fault, still our fault. And so I commented, and I'm like, um, how how the fuck are you still blaming men? How is that happening right now? Like actually happening right now in my face. Like actually, like she did wrong and it's men's fault. And if women are doing things wrong, it's men's fault. And we, in the male spaces, we tend to understand, it's always going to be your fault. Women physically, like in reality, cannot take accountability. Like it's an actual thing. And so here we are, right? What do we do? What do we do? There's public record of the absolute deplorable level of, you know what I'm saying? Um, like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the deplorable nature of women, you know what I'm saying, in the West. There's public record of them being horrible people, destroying their families, destroying their lives, based on feelings. I mean, oh my God. I had another conversation with my coworker, and she's telling me about how she got, assaulted. And, obviously I hear that. And, because I consider myself a good man, right? And I hear that and I'm immediately incensed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm immediately just upset, and I'm ready to like find this guy and take him off the streets, you know what I mean? But like she starts telling me more about this story, and it's not adding up. It's not clicking. The logic it's not there. So and she's telling me because she um what was it? She was like talking about why her boyfriend, because she has a boyfriend, why her boyfriend doesn't like this certain guy that comes into the store every once in a while. and it's because of that situation that happened. And I'm like, well, what happened? You know, and no, actually, I did not want to know. I didn't want to know. I told her not to tell me, but but she continued to add little details here and there throughout the day, just needing to tell me this for some reason. And so, you know, it gets to the point where it's like, okay, she's added another detail, but that doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. So like 5 minutes ago, I was ready to literally, you know what I'm saying, take this guy out the server, you know what I'm saying, get him out the lobby. But now I'm like, wait a minute, am I stupid? You know what I'm saying? Did I just like was I mad at this guy for no reason? Because by the end of the story, I'm fully convinced that she's lying. And I tell her that. I'm like, I don't believe you. None of it makes sense. So of course your boyfriend doesn't believe you. I don't believe you. And I didn't want to know about this. So, oh my God, bro. And this is every day, bro. I could tell you so many stories every single day with this nonsense. But it's like, so I don't believe her. And I was like, so either you're lying or you're completely incapable of making any of your own decisions. And you know what her response was? Yeah, I've been told that before. So so she would rather because she's clearly lying. The guy comes in all the time, right? And they're cool. They're cool. One of the reasons why she said she didn't want to tell anybody at first was because she didn't want to ruin his reputation. Ruin the reputation of a predator. Got it. Got it. So but she's obviously obviously, you know what I'm saying, apparently it wasn't that big of a deal because he comes in all the time and and they're cool. They you know what I'm saying, do whatever, the you know what I'm saying, talk to each other, joke around with each other all the time. Everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? If this dude attacked you, I would think that maybe you would want to be hiding in the back and let me talk to the guy, you know what I'm saying, instead. But no. No. Everything's cool. I didn't even know who it was at first, but he comes in every single day. She would rather be considered completely unable to make her own decisions than admit that she cheated on her boyfriend. Rather than take accountability, she would rather have me think that she is absolutely incapable of making her own decisions. What do we call that? There is a term for it. Let me know in the comments if you can come up with a term, you know what I'm saying, for an individual who is completely incapable of making their own decisions. Every single day, every single day, every single day. Everything that I am is shamed and yet wanted. And everything that they do is okay. So would you now when Fuentes says appeal the 19th, Would you allow somebody who considers themselves unable to make decisions? Would you allow somebody like that to vote for a country? The problem is she's completely capable of making her own decisions. She does her job pretty damn well. So that's not the issue. The issue is not that you can't make decisions. The issue is that you're a liar. The issue is that you cannot take accountability. You cannot do it. You can't do it. And then she hears me complain about women all the time. I mean, women come in and they flirt with me and they have husbands. I had a woman come in try to get me on the team. Her husband comes in all the time. He came in one morning. I was like, what's up, big dog? Especially like, just for me personally, right? It's like, it's amazing to see a beautiful black couple and everything. Like, I love to see that. I want that to happen. We need more of that in the community. And so I got a lot of respect for this dude and a lot of respect for this woman. So I treat them very well. And dude comes in one day. I say what's up to him, yada, yada, yada. And then his wife comes in a little bit later. And I'm like, hey, I saw your husband earlier. She goes, what husband? So immediately I thought maybe I messed something up. Like, I was like, oh, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you had a husband. Like, Nadia, oh man, I just name dropped. Well, Nadia told me that, you had a husband, da da da. And she goes, and Nadia goes, yeah, that's your husband? And she was like, the lady looks at me, she's like, yeah, but you don't know that because I got a side piece. Every fucking day. Every day, bro. Every day. So apparently, men gave women rights, and then men allowed women to abuse those rights. That's the video.